Hello everyone, good morning. Everyone able to see my screen? Can you confirm anyone? Online guys? Anyone can you confirm? Am I audible? Can you see my screen? Everyone? So
Yes.
today we are going to discuss about computer networks. In the last session, we discussed about servers, types of servers, right? Yeah, blade servers, rack servers, tower servers, server architecture, first phase of implementation, second phase of implementation, third phase, which is virtualization, fourth phase is Docker containers, right? So these are all we discussed. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about networks, networking basics, so which are very important for cloud engineer. So tomorrow we are going to start AWS. Before going to AWS, first we need to understand these basics. So if you understand these basics, you can easily understand the cloud infrastructure, cloud terminology. Fine. Yeah. Anyone newly joined today only? Anyone joined today? The people who are not attended demo sessions. So today is the first session. You joined. Okay. So anyone joined today? You can share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat. My mobile number already shared with you, everyone. So this is my mobile number. You can take down my number. You can share your WhatsApp number, email address in the chat. Fine. Yeah. Fine. Computer networks. So what is network or networking? Anyone, what is network or networking? What is networking? Real time, guys. Networking. Yeah, I collected this definition. This is the definition I collected. So a computer network is a system in which multiple computers are connected to each other to share information and resources. So network, when we talk about network is a group of servers, group of devices. Yeah, so to share the resources, to share the information, right? So normally every organization, they're using different types of networks. Okay, either it can be LAN network, it can be WAN network, it can be Wi-Fi, it can be wide area network, whatever, right? Yeah, so as per the project team requirement, they are using the networking to share the resources, to share the information. See here. So this is the LAN connectivity. LAN connectivity. So through cable, we can connect the network to share the resources, to share the databases, to share the applications, to share the information, right? Yeah. What are the important types of computer networks? Types. We have four important types available. So which are very, very important. So most of the organizations they're using. Okay, see here. These are the four important types of networks. First one is PAN, personal area network, LAN, local area network, WAN, wide area network, metropolitan area network, PAN, LAN, WAN, MAN, right? So let us go with one by one. First one is a PAN, personal area network. A PAN is a computer network formed around a person. It generally consists of a computer, mobile, personal digital assistant. PAN can be used for establishing communication among these personal devices for connecting to a digital network and the internet. Look at this. Yeah, so we are using laptops, right? So while using laptop, we connect a Bluetooth headset, Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth mic, Bluetooth printer, Bluetooth scanner, right? So around the person, around the person, by using Bluetooth, we enable the Bluetooth, so we can use the PAN connectivity, right? So normally, for example, in a room or in a floor, in a room or a floor, we use a PAN network. So while running any audios, background audios, we use the headsets, we use the remote head, like wireless headsets, right? We move here and there. So there is a listen there is a distance limitation here. So if you move to other floor, it will not work. Maximum 10-meter range. Okay, it will work maximum 10 meters range. Within the room, within the floor only, that will work. So yeah. Advantage of PAN. What are the advantages? So PAN networks are relatively secure and safe. So because limited distance, very secure, no one can hack that. Okay, it offers only short range solution up to 10 meters. So maximum 10 meters we can use this. So strictly restricted to small area within the room, within the floor only, we can use the PAN connectivities. Okay. Disadvantage of PAN, distance limits. So PAN is very secure, very safe, but here distance limitations, distance limits within the 10 meters only. This will work, right? Yeah. Next one, LAN. What is LAN? Local area network is a group of network devices that allow communication between various connected devices. It covers the smallest area such as colleges, schools, hospitals, so on. So normally schools, hospitals, and colleges, factories, right? Any small scale industries, normally they use the LAN connectivity, right? So for example, there is a school or college. So in the school, we have five floors. Five floors are five floors. So in the five floors, LAN connectivity established. Okay. Yeah. So what they do normally, yeah, instead of, for example, they require printer scanners. Okay, so instead of configuring printers and scanners in each and every floor, they configure in middle of the building, like second floor or third floor. So from any floor we can take the printouts. So the printer or scanner they configure as a network device. Through network the request will go to the device. Okay, normally, so I want to print the document. So what we will do, we'll select the network printer, we print the documents from, yeah, any floor we can take the printouts, right? So due to this, what will happen, hardware costing will be reduced, right? So instead of configuring printers in every floor, we can configure as a network printer in the middle of the floor building. So we can take printouts from any floor. So due to this, yeah, pricing will be, costing will be reduced. Okay, so this is the LAN connectivity. See here, this is the server. Server normally configured in the, yeah, any server room or any data center room. Okay, so here we have servers, we have desktops, laptops, printers, scanners, right? So we can use like this, we can connect like this. So either it can be LAN or it can be Wi-Fi, or it can be, we can use the hub also, so switch also, right? So we can connect like this. Advantage of LAN. What are the advantages here? Okay, which are very important. So here, computer, yeah, computer resources like hard disk, DVD RAMs, printers can scan local area networks. This significantly reduces the cost of hardware purchases. So when we use the LAN connectivity, hardware costing will be reduced. Okay, so data of all network users can store on a single hard disk of the server computer. So server we can store in, we can configure in data center room, server room. So if, yeah, all the users they connect servers and they store the data on server hard disk. Okay, it will be easy to manage data at only one place. So which makes data more secure, right? So duplications will not be happened. So and also hackers they cannot enter into the system servers. Disadvantage of LAN. See here, unauthorized users can access critical data of an organization in case LAN admin is not able to secure centralized data repository, right? So if the LAN admin is not capable, so automatically, yeah, hackers enter into the network. Next one, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. It covers a largest area than LAN, such as small towns, cities, etc. MAN connects two or more computers that reside within the same or completely different cities. Okay, so within the city are different cities. Okay, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. See here. So schools, hospitals, and colleges, factories, we can configure as a metropolitan area network like this. Advantage of MAN. It offers fast communication using higher speed carriers like fiber optic cables. Fiber optic. So when Geo launches in Hyderabad, they cut the road, they configure the cables inside of the road. Those are fiber optic cables. Very fast communication, right? It provides excellent support for an extensive size network and greater access to WANs. So it provides excellent support for an extensive size. So normally the fiber optic cables, the signal will go through light, right? So it's very faster, but a bit costlier also, right? A man network is mostly includes some area of a city, some areas of a city or an entire city. See here, disadvantage of man. You need more cables to establish man connection from one place to another. In man network is it is thought to make the system secure from hackers because distance, more distance, right? So man connectivity, so cities within the city or different cities we can configure, right? So for example, Sikandrabad, Hyderabad, within the Sikandrabad we can configure, or else different cities also we can configure using the man connectivity. Yeah. Next one, WAN, wide area network. So WAN stands for wide area network. It covers a large area than LAN as well as MAN, such as country and continent, etc., etc., etc. So here, country to country, continent to continent. So WAN is expensive and should or not might be owned by one R nation. So one R nation, they cannot bear that costing, right? So that is why what they will do, what they normally companies, what they are doing. So they are established like 10 companies, 15 companies. Yeah, what they are doing currently. So normally, for example, so recently one of the company, they took the WAN connection. So if they want to establish their own WAN connection, that is too much costing. That is why they join with other companies, right? Together they're taking the connectivity, right? So it is a satellite medium is used for wide area networks, satellite communication, not cable, not Wi-Fi, satellite communication. See here, this is the combination of LAN, WAN, and MAN. Advantage of WAN. So WAN helps you to cover a larger geographical area. Therefore, business offices situated at longer distance can easily communicate. So WAN connections work using radio transmitters and receivers built into client devices. Okay. See here, disadvantages. So the initial setup cost of investment is very higher, very high. Yeah, it is difficult to maintain the WAN network. You need a skilled technicians and network administrators required here. So there are more errors and issues because of the wide coverage and the use of different technologies. We can configure this. This is a combination of MAN, LAN, and WAN. Next one is what is an IP address? What is an IP address? What is IP and anyone? Online guys. What is IP address? Anyone?
Internet protocol.
Yeah, it is an internet protocol, right? Fine. See here, IP stands for internet protocol. An IP address is a unique address that identify a device on the internet or a local area network. So normally that system, server or laptop or desktop or switch or router, so we use a unique address for that. So to identify the device in the network, right? So for example, go to command prompt here. Now you can just type ipconfig, ipconfig. So if you want to check your system IP, you can give the ipconfig command. See here. So this is my IP address. This is my IP address. This is the unique address. So this will not be, this should not be overlap. Okay, 192.168.0.106. Okay, yeah. So this IP is version 4 IP, IP version 4. So currently we are using IP version 4. So maybe going forward we use IP version 6. Okay, IP version 4 is having 32-bit address, 32-bit address. So in IP version 4, we have 4 octets are there here. 4 octets. These are the 4 octets, right? Yeah. Each octet 8 bits. Each octet 8 bits. 8 into 4, 32-bit address. So IP version 6, how many bits are there? How many bits are there? So this is 32-bit. IP version 6. Anyone? Which is very advanced
Eight.
one? How many bits? Anyone? How many bit address? How much like? I'll explain while working on AWS. Definitely, I'll repeat this. Okay. Yeah. IP version 4 is 32-bit address. IP version 6 is 128-bit address, which is very advanced one. So currently we are not using. Maybe going forward, maybe after 1 year, or maybe after 2 years. So we use IP version 6 only because so this address is already completing. So whatever the ranges are there currently, those are completing, right? So we need to move to next level. So which is IP version 6, which is very important. Okay. Yeah. So here IP version for address this one. In IP addresses, we have different classes also there. Different classes. Class A, class B, class C, class D, E also, right? So normally class A, class B, class C we use in real-time projects. We are using class A to class C. IP classes. See. So these are the classes, class A, class B, class C. So these are we are not using this in real-time projects. We are not using this. So these are different sectors we use. Okay, we use in different sectors. So here class A 1 to 126, 1 to 126. Okay, class B 128 to 191, class C 192 to 223. Right? See, just a minute. Look at this. Class A 1 to 127, right? See here 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 to 10 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255. So this is the range between yeah. So here class A 0 to 127. Okay. So class B 128 to 191 range, right? So for example 120 170 dot 70 dot 0 dot 1, which is class B. Class C 192 to 223. This IP is which class IP? Anyone? Anyone? Which class address? Online guys. This IP address is which class? This belongs to which class?
IP4.
Classes, I'm asking about classes. See here. 192, 192 series, right? So 192 to 223, which is a class C. So my IP address starts with 192, which is class C address. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Now these classes are not normally this ranges will be taken care by AWS. No need to worry about this. We don't need to calculate the ranges. We don't need to configure anything here. Okay, so AWS will take care of this. Okay, next one is see here subnet mask. Subnet. The name itself it is saying something. Subnet. Subnetwork, small network. Instead of the large network, we can create the small network, right? Subnetwork. So this subnet I explained, and gateway, gateway, right? So what is gate? It is a door, way. So yeah, if you want to move inside of the room, you require door, right? If you want to go through the network, if you want to go to inside of the network, you require gateway, right? So we'll discuss about that. See that. So yeah, IP address is a internet protocol. IP stands for, so IP address is a unique address that identify a device on the internet or a local area network. Types of IP addresses. Types of IP addresses, right? So normally either laptop or a desktop or server, how many IPs will be there? Only one IP, which is network IP, right? Yeah, but cloud side, three IPs are available, three IP addresses. So cloud, when we, yeah, any cloud, not only AWS, not only Azure, not only Google Cloud. So any cloud platform, we use the three types of IPs. Okay, see here. There are various classifications of IPs, IP addresses, and each category further contains some types here, which are first one is private IP address, second one is public IP address. One more IP is there, which is very, very important, which is elastic IP address. These are the three types IPs. Okay, three types of IPs. Yeah. So private IP is a static IP address. Private IP is a static IP address. So public IP is a dynamic IP address. So what is static? What is dynamic? Anyone? Slowly we are moving to cloud. That is why. So now IP addresses are very, very important here. So static IP, dynamic IP. Static IP is a permanent IP that will not be changed. Okay, IP will not be changed. So until you delete the server, until you terminate the server, IP will not be changed. Public IP is a dynamic IP, so that IP will be changed every time when we stop start server. Public IP is a IP which is a dynamic IP that will be changed every time when we stop start server, right? So how the IP, why the IP will be changed every time? Why we need to check every time here? So because backend in a data center, DHCP server configured. DHCP server configured. So DHCP full form is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. DHCP full form is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So what DHCP server will do? So whenever we stop the server, it take back the old IP. Whenever we start the server, it gives the new IP address every time. Like that, IP will be changed dynamically every time when we stop start server. Even though physical servers also, when we shut down the server, it get back the old IP. DHCP server get back the old IP. So when we restart the server, it give the new IP. Like that, every time IP will be changed. Okay. So even elastic IP also static IP. This will not be changed. But elastic IP is not free of cost. Okay. See here. So here private IP is static IP. Public IP is dynamic IP, elastic IP is static IP. So even public IP also we can change as a static IP. I'll show you. Okay. So we can reserve the IP. Public IP also you can reserve the IP. Okay. Yeah. Next one, subnet. What is subnet? Subnet is a small network. Subnetwork. See here. A subnet or subnetwork is a smaller network instead of a large network. See here. So these are all subnets, small networks. These are all subnets, small networks. Instead of the large network, we can create small network. So why we require small networks, subnets? For example, we have 1,000 servers are there, in which 300 servers are development servers, 300 servers are QA servers, 300 servers are production servers. Okay. So in production servers, we deploy databases. So normally database servers, we should not allow inbound traffic. If you allow inbound traffic, what will happen? There may be chances to leak the data, right? Those are very critical database servers. That is why we should not allow inbound traffic. So to avoid that, to restrict the traffic, we create sub networks, small networks. So when we create the small network, so we can implement the network rules. So we can allow, deny traffic whenever needed. As per the project requirement, we can allow the traffic, we can deny the traffic, right? So those are customized networks, our own networks. Next one, what is a network switch? See here, this is the switch. A switch is a device in a computer network that connects other devices together. So multiple data cables are plugged into a switch to enable communication between different network devices here. So through cable we can connect our switch, right? So backside of the switch we have ports. We have ports. We can connect the cable to the switch. So to share the information to enable the communication, we connect the cable here. Next one, what is gateway? Gateway is a router, network router. So if you want to connect from one network to other network, we require gateway. If you want to connect one device to other device, we require gateway. See here, this is one network, this is one network, other network, right? So this network address is 10.0.0.0/8. So this is which class address? Class A, right? So second one is 20.0.0.0, which is also class A, right? But network address is completely changed here. So 10.0.0.0, 20.0.0.0. So here in the IP address we have 4 octets are there. 4 octets. First 2 octets we can say these are the network address. First 2 octets are network address. Other 2 octets are host address. So here network address is completely changed here. First 2 octets changed here. So that what will happen here? We cannot communicate from one network to other network. If you want to communicate, we require gateway. This is the gateway. Network router. This is a not Wi-Fi router, network router. By using the network router, so if you want to communicate from PC5 to PC4, so in the network to in this network we have PC5. From PC5 to PC4, if you want to communicate, if you want to ping, we require gateway. Okay. Yeah. Next one, what is firewall? What is firewall? Firewall is a network security device. So why we require firewall? Yeah, so to restrict the traffic, to restrict the unauthorized access, to restrict unauthorized access, right? So here, firewalls are network security systems that prevent unauthorized access to a network. It can be a hardware or software, yeah, software unit that filters the incoming and outgoing traffic within the network. See here. So firewall is a device, security device. We enable the firewall rules here, right? To allow or deny traffic. So normally, if you want to connect your office network through internet, we can connect our VPN server. So VPN allows you to connect your office network, right? So when we connect through internet, internet is the most dangerous network, right? So internet in internet, so viruses, malwares, threats, right? Yeah. So if you want to allow good traffic, right, we can enable the firewall rules. As per the firewall rules, it will allow the good traffic. So if you enable the if you want to restrict the bad traffic, we need to configure the rules here. Okay. So good traffic will be allowed here, so bad traffic will be denied here. Okay. So internet is the most dangerous network. Yeah. Vulnerabilities, so we always find the vulnerabilities, right? So it will allow good traffic, it will deny the bad traffic. As for the firewall rules, it will allow or deny the traffic. Next one, what is replication? What is failover? What is load balancer? Replication. What is replication? Anyone? Replicate, copy. Okay. Duplication. Duplication. Failover. What is failover? Anyone? So, for example, we have Mumbai region and Singapore region. Okay. So in AWS, we have Mumbai region, Singapore region. So when we configure replication, in case Mumbai region is down, so Singapore region take care of the resources, right? That is failover. Automatically, that will switch to Singapore region. So users, they can access the data from Singapore, right? Load balancer. What is load balancer, anyone? For example, we have 10 servers configured in the cluster group. Okay. So one service is getting more requests. The request automatically distribute to the other servers to balance the load, right? So for example, in your team, 5 members are there. 5 members are getting every day 30 requests. So 150 requests per day, right? So one guy went on leave. Automatically, the load will be balanced to others, right? See here. This is the primary region. This is the secondary region. So user is accessing resources from primary region. Is connected to primary region. So primary region is down completely. Automatically, that will be fail over to secondary region because we have replication enabled here. So whatever the data is available on the primary region, same copy available in the secondary region also. Failover means it will switch to other region automatically without any manual intervention, right? So load balancer within a region, we have different servers we have, right, in the cluster. So automatically the load will be balanced here. Okay, whenever more requests are coming in, so the load will be balanced to the other servers. Right. See here, what is a cluster? We are talking about cluster, right? Cluster is a group of devices, group of servers. Cluster is a group of devices or group of servers. What are the benefits of cluster? Fault tolerance and a load balancing. What is fault tolerance? Anyone, what is fault tolerance? For example, here we have exactly, yes. These are all servers configured in a cluster, right? In case two servers are not working properly, two servers down, what will happen? Application will not be down. Other servers will take care of the application. Okay. And load balancing. In case one service is getting more request, the load will be automatically distributed to the other servers. Right? Yeah. So cluster is a group of servers. Benefits of cluster is load balancing, fault tolerance. This is entry question. Most of the entries observe this question. Next one. So why Linux? Why the project teams are always using Linux servers? So servers, desktop side or laptop, we use Windows normally in real-time projects also. Most of the laptops or desktops we use Windows operating system. But server side always we use the Linux. So what are the importance of this? More secure, right? So compared to Windows, Linux is more secure. See here. So it is a free and open source, very secure, so many distributions available and a fast performance. Okay, no viruses, no malwares, no slowdowns, no crashes, no costly repairs. That is why most of the organizations they're using the Linux server side. Okay, yeah. So Linux sessions. Once we start working on AWS, we have Linux sessions also. In that Linux sessions, we cover what is Linux, architecture of Linux, folder structures, and also user management, and also advanced commands, basic commands, deployment commands, right? Dangerous commands. All this will be covered in Linux sessions. Okay. After few days, we start Linux. Any questions up to here, anyone? Up to here, any questions, anyone? These are the basics, very basics. Okay. So these terminologies are very important. Terminology is very important. So same terminology we use in cloud also, AWS. Same terminology we use in cloud. Yeah. Next one, how to create AWS account. Let's try to understand today. So tomorrow we are going to start AWS. Okay. So how to create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? What are the resources available in AWS account? Let's try to understand. Yeah. So how can we create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? Okay. It's very easier, very simple, like Gmail account creation. Okay. Yeah. This is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL to connect our AWS account or to sign up our AWS account. Enter. Yeah, so click on sign. I already saved my credentials. So, yeah, see here. So once you give aws.amazon.com, after that, so click on sign in to the console. After that, see here, it is showing here, create a new AWS account. Create a new AWS account. Click on this. Yeah. Now it is asking you to provide your root user email address and account name. So you required one Gmail account here, Gmail ID required. Okay, you can enter here and you can give the account name, your short name or full name, whatever name. So click on verify email address. Once you click on this, you will get one verification code to your Gmail. That verification code you need to enter here. Okay. So I prepared one document. I'll show you. I already created account, right? I'm already having AWS account. I prepare a document. I'll share with you this document. URL is to create AWS account. URL is aws.amazon.com. Yeah. So now this is the, yeah, you need to click on this, create a new AWS account. After that, will ask you to provide your Gmail account, Gmail ID, and account name. You need to provide this here. After that, you will get one verification code that you need to enter here. Verification code, whatever the verification code you want. So click on verify. Click on verify. Once you click on verify, it will ask you to provide your root user password and confirm root user password 2 times. Okay. So click on continue. After that, once you provide your password, after that, see here. Now it will ask you to provide your information. So business or personal. So you need to select personal only. Don't select the business. Okay. Your full name, mobile number, country or region, address, city, and also, yeah, state and postal code ID. And also you can check the I have read and agree to the terms of this. Yeah. Okay. So check this, click on continue. Once continue this, yeah, it will ask you to provide your bank information, either credit card or debit card. Okay. Yeah, so you need to provide your bank account information here, bank credit card or debit card. So not a bank account, it is a card number. So it can be any bank, right? So but that should be master or visa, master or visa. Okay. So rupee card will not be accepted. Rupee card will not be accepted here. So card number you need to provide here, and expiration date, year, and a card holder's name, and a CVV. So it can be SBI, ICICI, and Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, Citibank, Bajaj, right? Bajaj alias something, right? These banks. Address, yeah, use my, yeah. So here you can check this. So after that, yeah. So do you have PAN? You can give yes or no, nothing to worry. You can give. Click on verify. After that, see here, it will ask you to provide your OTP. So you'll get one OTP to your mobile. You can enter the OTP here. So once you enter this OTP and once you submit this from your credit card or debit card, so 2 rupees will be deducted. 2 rupees. That 2 rupees will be reverted after 24 hours. Okay. Yeah. So here you can check the text message or voice call. If you check the text message, you'll get one text message. If you check the voice call, you'll get call from AWS. Okay. So that text you need to enter here. This is captcha. So after that text you need to enter here. See here. Verify code. Yeah. So after that, so personal use or business will ask you again. Need to select the personal use only. So individual ownership, individual or view group. You need to select the individual only. So click on continue. Yeah, now it is asking you to select the basic support or developer support or business support. So always we need to select a basic only, which is free tier. Okay. If you select a developer support, so you need to pay something. Or business support, so extra billing. Okay. So always we need to choose this basic support free. Okay. So click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, you'll get this message. Congratulations. Okay. So after that, one more step is there, which is, yeah, so role and interested in, you need to choose that. So IT administrator or cloud role or any role you can select here, and interested in whatever you want. Okay, you can select this, click on submit. Once you submit this, account will be successfully created. So after, yeah, once you submit this, after 20 minutes, you can access account. So fully all the services will be enabled. Okay, so you can access all the services. Okay, so this account is 1 year free. This account is 1 year free. So within 1 year, we can use account without any charges. But whatever the free trial services are there, those we can use here. So we should not use the paid services. So free services I explained. What are the free services available? I'll show you. So paid services we should not use. Okay. So here, yeah, for example, we have 750 hours servers free, 30 GB storage free, elastic IPs 5 IPs free. So for example, 30 GB storage free, but utilized 50 GB. What will happen? Anyone? Yeah. Anyone? What will happen? So they are providing 30 GB only, but we have utilized 50 GB. What will happen here? Mic is already enabled. Okay, you can unmute and you can talk. Someone asking mic, mic already enabled. If you want to talk, you can talk. Yeah, fine. So if you when we use additional paid services or extra storage or extra servers, nothing will be happened. Okay, they shoot some emails. Okay, so this is the bill is generated, so please make the bill, please pay the bill. Okay, they send 1 month and second month and third month. So if you give response and I'm a student, I'm just using the free time services. So unfortunately, I yeah, click on other services. Could you please make it as a zero? If you replied that, they make it as a zero. If you're not responding to that email, for example, so 50 GB generated, but they are shooting emails, you are not responding. What will happen here? They will not charge anything. Simply what they do, they suspend your account. They stop your account. AWS account will be suspended. Okay, so you cannot use the services. So in case account is suspended, what will happen? Nothing to worry. You can recreate it. One more account with a different IP address, different email address, different phone number, right? So to avoid this distractions, we need to use the account properly, right? So we need to stop the servers when we complete our practice. So we need to start the servers when you want to use that. So you need to delete the unnecessary resources. You need to remove the data, whatever data you upload, right? So properly 1 year we can use, so that we don't get any issues. Clear, right, everyone? I'll show you how to use the account properly. So what are the services we can use? What are the services we should not use? I explain that. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions here, everyone? Any questions here, everyone? Yeah. So once the account is created, again you can give aws.amazon.com is the URL. Now click on sign in. Click on sign in here. Now sign in using root user email address. Click here. You can select root user. Don't select I am user. In real-time projects, always use the I am user. What is the IAM user? How can we use the IAM user? I'll explain that. Okay. Select root user only because you are the owner of this account. Okay. After that, give the Gmail address here. Click on next. Give the password here. Click on sign into the account. Click on sign in. Once you click on sign in, now I'm able to log in my account. So this is my account dashboard, console home page, right? So these are all here. It is showing here Mumbai. Mumbai is a region. Region. What is region? Anyone? Region is a data center. These are all regions available. So here, these are the Americas regions: U.S. East, North Virginia, U.S. East, Ohio, U.S. East, U.S. West, North California, U.S. West, Oregon. These are the Americas regions. These are the Asia Pacific regions. So in which Mumbai region was, yeah, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are all Asia Pacific. Canada Central Region, Europe regions, and South America. These are all data centers available across the globe. There are 30 regions that are not enabled for this account because we are using free tier. These are the critical data centers. They are not giving access. So in real-time projects, we use all the data centers. But here, free tier, they are not allowing this. Even Hyderabad also there here. Hyderabad, right? So everyone create the account today. So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start working on this services. So tomorrow, first 15-20 minutes, I give you overview, complete overview. So after that, we'll jump into services. Fine? Clear at everyone? Any questions here? Anyone having any questions?
Sir, I have created the account, but it is showing as server as Ohio. Actually, I'm in Northern California. But is it
Hmm?
okay? So, will it show the
Fine.
nearby server, or will it
No
show the?
problem. You can use Ohio or North Virginia. You can use
Oh,
any
can
region.
I select the server also, or will it show automatically?
No, 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 no. You just click on the region. If you want to change the region, click on that. That will be changed. In that region, you can create the resource. I'll show you tomorrow. So wait for
Oh,
1 day. So I'll
okay,
show you how can we create the resources. How can we check the resources? Yeah, one by one we'll go.
okay. Thank you.
It's the North Virginia. So if you want to use the Ohio, click on Ohio. Fine,
Okay.
like this. So everyone create the account today itself. So tomorrow onwards, make sure everyone practice daily basis. So if you practice daily basis, easily switch into the DevOps role within 3 months. Okay. So daily basis, everyone should practice. Okay. Make sure everyone create the account today. So tomorrow we are going to, yeah, we walk through all the tabs here. After that, we'll create the resources tomorrow. Fine. Any questions? Anyone? You can ask me now. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now. Online guys. Anyone having any questions? So you can create the account and you can prepare your account for practice from tomorrow onwards. So this is 1 year free account. So we don't need to pay anything here. Okay. So how can we use the resources? How can we stop the instances? Instance is a server. How can we stop the instances? How can we start the instances? How can we delete the instances? How can we upload the data into storage? How can we attach the storage to servers, right? So how can we create the network, monitoring, right? These are all we discuss one by one. We'll go and one by one all the services. Fine. So the people who are not registered so far, you can register today itself and you can add into WhatsApp group so that tomorrow onwards, so link will be changed. Okay. So if you have any questions, if you want to talk to me, so you can reach out to me. My mobile number already gave you, right? So you can message me or you can call me. So we'll discuss and we'll, yeah. So if you have any confusions, I'll explain that. Okay. So make sure everyone add into WhatsApp group from tomorrow onwards. So tomorrow link will be changed. Fine. Yeah. So we can wind up here. So everyone create the account and from tomorrow onwards we are going to start AWS. Fine.
Ram, one question. So, will you be covering this Azure and GCP, or
Yes, yes.
material
Azure.
will be provided?
Yes. Once complete the AWS, so we'll start DevOps. Okay. So in between DevOps, weekend sessions I'll take. Azure and GCP, weekends I'll cover. Weekend workshops.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours, like that. I'll cover weekend sessions, Azure and GCP.
Okay,
Fine.
thank you, Ram.
We can wind up here. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. So you can add into WhatsApp group as soon as possible. Tomorrow onwards, link will be changed. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.